Bitcoin is the world's first decentralized digital currency. It doesn't belong to any government, any corporation, or any bank. There's no middleman, no need for permission, and no one in control. Bitcoin allows people to send money to anyone, anywhere in the world, instantly and securely, without needing a bank. It's a radical shift from the traditional financial system. In 2008, right after the global financial crisis, a mysterious person or group using the name Satoshi Nakamoto released a white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It introduced the idea of digital money that could function without trust, without banks, and without borders. Then, in 2009, Satoshi mined the first ever Bitcoin block known as the Genesis block. And just like that, Bitcoin was born. The first real-world use of Bitcoin happened in May 2010, when a man named Laszlo Hanyek paid 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 pizzas. At the time, it seemed like a fun experiment. 10,000 BTC were worth about $40. But today, that same amount would be worth over $600 million. That moment became legendary, and May 22nd is now known worldwide as Bitcoin Pizza Day. Over the years, Bitcoin saw massive ups and downs. In 2011, it reached $1.00. By 2013, it broke past $1,000, 0 cents. In 2017, it skyrocketed to nearly $20,000, 0 cents, and then crashed. But in 2020 and 2021, something changed. Major companies like Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Square started investing billions into Bitcoin. By late 2021, it reached an all-time high of nearly $69,000, 0 cents. Then came another crash. But as always, Bitcoin didn't die. It came back stronger. Every time people declared it dead, it proved them wrong. Governments around the world started to take notice and panic. Bitcoin is a threat not because it's illegal, but because it removes control from centralized authorities. China banned Bitcoin mining. Countries like India, Turkey, and Nigeria tried to restrict its use. Politicians warned the public. Politician experts called it a bubble. But they rarely admitted the real reason behind their fear. Bitcoin challenges their monopoly over money. It doesn't need permission. It doesn't play by their rules. And that scares them. But beyond the headlines and price charts, Bitcoin has become something more. In Venezuela, where hyperinflation destroyed the local currency, people turned to Bitcoin to survive. In Nigeria, protesters used Bitcoin when banks froze their donations. In Ukraine during the war, aid was sent instantly through crypto. Bitcoin became a lifeline not just for investors, but for ordinary people facing real problems. Today, Bitcoin is more than just a coin. It's a foundation. It inspired a movement that gave birth to Web3, decentralized finance, and the idea of digital sovereignty. A new world is being built, one where people own their money, their data, and their freedom. It's not perfect, and it's still growing, but it's real, and it's happening now. Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is buying their first Bitcoin, not to get rich, but to get free. Because people are tired of trusting broken systems. They want something better. And Bitcoin is their first step. The revolution has already begun. The only question is, are you watching from the sidelines, or are you a part of it? If this video moved you even a little, like, comment, and subscribe, not for me, but for the version of you that refuses to give up. You weren't born to break. You were born to begin again. Join the journey, because your rise starts now. This isn't just content, it's your comeback story.